They say the grass never grew back where his horse stepped. In the 13th century, a force swept across the world. It wasn't just an army, it was a storm of iron and will. Imagine a leader who united scattered tribes and challenged the greatest empires on earth. He started with nothing. No army, no home, no allies. But by the end of his reign, he ruled an empire twice the size of Rome. Today, his legacy is written in the DNA of millions. Was he a conqueror, a genius, or a force of nature? To understand the legend, we must understand the man, and the hardships that forged him. Welcome to the true story of the universal ruler. His journey began in the harsh winters of Mongolia. When he was just a child, his father was lost to a rival tribe. His own people abandoned him and his family, leaving them to survive alone in the wild. He didn't just survive, he learned. He learned that in the steppe, weakness is not an option. A decisive conflict within his own family taught him the most important lesson: power must be seized. He transformed from a castaway into a survivor. This was the beginning of his rise. He had a blood brother, Genghis. They swore loyalty to each other, but destiny had only room for one leader. As his influence grew, a great rivalry broke out. When he finally defeated his enemies, he established a new order. He broke the old traditions. He famously used a wagon wheel to measure his enemies, ensuring that a new generation would be raised loyal only to him. Eventually, he had to face his brother Genghis. It was a tragic end to a deep friendship. When Genghis was captured, he accepted his fate with honor. The last rival was gone. How did a nomad army conquer civilization? The answer lies in speed and discipline. His army was a phantom. Soldiers could travel for days without stopping, sleeping in the saddle. Their strategy was unmatched. They would often pretend to retreat, luring the overconfident enemy into a trap, only to turn round and surround them. This was psychological mastery. Before his army arrived, his reputation did. Cities were given a choice: surrender and join us, or face the consequences. Resistance was futile. His expansion into the West began with a diplomatic mistake by his enemies. He sent a trade caravan to the Khwarezmian Empire, seeking peace and trade. The governor there, suspicious and greedy, seized the goods and harmed the messengers. This was a fatal error. The response was total war. He didn't just invade, he dismantled the empire completely. Historical records mention a legendary punishment involving molten silver for the greedy governor who started the war. The message was clear: do not provoke the Khan. In 1227, the universal ruler passed away, but even his end is a mystery. His burial site was kept a secret. Legend says the escort that buried him ensured no one would ever find the location. Thousands of horses trampled the ground to hide the grave. To this day, it remains undiscovered. He left behind a world forever changed. He connected the East and the West, creating the Silk Road's golden age. A man of contradictions, a warrior and a unifier. The world hasn't seen anyone like him since. If you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to subscribe for more legendary stories.